Grown Black folks talk. Escape velocity. We're going to start our series, Escape Velocity, today. And these will be quick because I want to give you some quick thoughts to think about because to escape, you've got to move. Escape velocity for the planet Earth is somewhere out there around 25,000 miles an hour. You can't be slow on this. I'm going to try to do these as quick hits for you to have thoughts about, and then look around your life and do the things you need to do. And also, so if you need to listen to this twice to get it and to reprogram your brain, you can do that. Number one, you must first realize that you must need to escape. And the first way you realize that you need to escape is to understand you do not owe loyalty to people and systems who have no loyalty or commitment to you. As a Black woman and being given a certain amount of insight and foresight, this was the hardest realization for me. Because if you love deeply and you are, in my case, an empath, and you see how life can be so much better for people, and you see how life can be so much better for systems and institutions, and you know you have the ability to make a difference with your labor and your insight, it is a hard realization to realize that people are not interested in truth and change. And they will emotionally manipulate you to keep you putting in for them. But they have no loyalty because what they want to do is use up whatever you bring to the table and keep their games going. And so the first thing you must do to escape is to recognize you do not owe loyalty to people and institutions and systems who have no loyalty to you. Now, some Black people are taking this so far as leaving the United States of America for this reason. I don't give advice on that either way. We may discuss steps to expat life at some point during this series, but that's not the conversation for today. First of all, understand you have the right to leave, because if people are not loyal to, they're not loyal or committed to you, then you need not be loyal or committed to them. Now, if you are a Christian like me, there is one caveat, and this caveat would probably apply to people who have any faith or none who believe that they have a service to humanity. Sometimes you stay longer than you would ordinarily stay because you have a loyalty to a higher to your God or to a higher purpose. Christian ministry requires sometimes remaining in situations longer than I ordinarily would because there is a higher allegiance, a higher loyalty. The Lord Jesus Christ has been more than loyal to me. That is my personal testimony. He has not failed me in anything he ever said in his word that he was going to do, ever. So because I have an allegiance to him and because there is a higher purpose, serving him in the way that he set forth, there are some situations that I have stayed in longer than I ordinarily would have. That's a caveat. Sometimes a higher loyalty will demand for you to stay in a particular position because there's a higher commitment. But if that does not exist, why are you there, giving your precious time and energy to foolishness? I'm going to say it again and we're done. You do not owe loyalty to systems and people that have no loyalty to you. Once you accept that, then you are ready for the next step in your escape. All right, quick hit. I want you to be able to think about that and look around, and we'll come back on the next one to talk about it's not always the big time enemies that you think you have. No, we'll come back and talk about that next. All right. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.